Hey guys, what's up? It's Tava, and today I'm going to be presenting the Gestalt Principles. Now, I did notice that a lot of the students did theirs over all of the principles. Now, I only did 4 because I said to do 4, so my bad. But, alright, let's get right into the presentation. So the first one I'm going to go over is proximity. Now, this is when objects are close together and they appear to form a group. And whenever the objects are really close together and they form a group, those groups can be used to form like different shapes, different letters, different numbers, really anything. So like an example would be in the very top left, the picture with all the birds. The black colored birds are used to create a silhouette of a bird with its wings out. And the same thing goes for the for the image to the far right. All of the different animals, their color is black, so we automatically group them together, and they're used to create a silhouette of a cat. Now, for the unlever logo, this is a little bit different. Instead of a silhouette, the colored in objects are used to create a U instead of like a silhouette of a U. Yeah. So moving on to similarity, this is when objects sorry. So similarity is when objects share a visual characteristic, for example, like texture, color, value, orientation, or even shape. So as you can see, similar to proximity, our mind kind of groups the visuals that have like characteristics. So for the image in the bottom right, our mind groups all the same colored donuts, I guess. So we group the 2 lime green ones, the 8 orange ones, the purple, the blue, and the yellow. We all group those together instead of, thinking, oh, they're all donuts. They're one big group. No, we split them up into like 5 different groups. Yeah. And then same for the top right image. We see all those circles, even though they are the same shape, we still see them as 3 different groups instead of one big group, like the one on the top left. And then the last one, we see the triangles and the circles, but we don't, even though they have the same color, we don't see them as one group because they're not the same shape. So yeah. Okay, moving on to continuity. And this is when a line or like a curved path kind of leads the eye to the next object. So in Coca-Cola, the C, the kind of tail of the C, leads us throughout the logo so that we read it from left to right. And then in the middle logo, we see that the little black line, I guess, it kind of moves our eye to go from the far left to go down and then all the way up to the leaf. And this is the same thing for Amazon, the little like arrow that's going from the A to the Z. That allows us to move our eye across the word Amazon. Yeah. And this is continuity is a really great way to control the viewer's eye. Yeah. Moving on to closure. This is when a viewer sees a complete figure, even though information is missing or like it's not a really complete figure or form. So like in the top left, we perceive that as a plane, but reality is just really a bunch of shapes to look like a plane. And our eye kind of makes lines, and that I see it as imaginary lines that kind of finish out the shape. We can definitely see this in the bottom image where there's circles where we where we see a cube, an outline of a cube, and like we also see circles as well, but it's really just like a part of a circle next to another part, and they're kind of just spaced out to make us perceive a cube is there. And even in the top right corner, we see that the shape, like the little pillars, are used to make people, but there's not really people there. And that's it for my video. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you.